Welcome inside the CFL Combine, everyone. My name is Marshall Ferguson. Very happy to be with you here on CFL Plus from inside the beautiful Fort Garry Hotel in Winnipeg, Manitoba, as we are all set for the bench press to kick off things at the CFL Combine here in Winnipeg. A great opportunity to see the very best in the nation when it comes to draft-eligible players ahead of the draft coming up to April 30th, of course. We're jumping right into it right now. Nicholas Gendron, receiver from the Ottawa GGs, is going to hop up on the bench as he will begin the proceedings and get us kicked off. We have about 83 players to get through here on the bench press. They're also competing in the vert and the broad jump as well, setting some numbers throughout the day. And then tonight, back here on CFL Plus, it will be the 40-yard dash. Myself, Jim Barker, and some other special guests will join us as we get set to show you the 40-yard at the 2024 CFL Combine presented by New Era. As you see, Gendron out of Gatineau, Quebec. 13 reps on the bench last year at the 2023 East-West Bowl.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And Gendron starts things off with 13 reps on the bench here to get things going from the Ottawa GGs program, measured in at 5'11" flat this morning. As the measurements are all wrapped up, be dropping some of those in for you, whether it's height, weight, arm length as well, as we know is so important in the bench press. As you see, A.K. Kasama, one of the smallest receivers here at the CFL Combine from the Manitoba Bisons, at a Vincent Massey Collegiate, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Previous member of Team Manitoba as well. Just 158 pounds he weighed in at yesterday, sitting now underneath 225 on the bench. Five reps for A.K. Kasama. Again, last year at the 2023 East-West Bowl at McMaster University in Hamilton, he put up just 2, so more than doubles that. Assume that he's been doing lots of work in the gym to get himself ready. Is next up, Mohsen Jamal from the Western Mustangs program. 5'9.5", 181 pounds at a Laurier Secondary School in London, Ontario.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16 minus 1, 15 reps.
So they go 16 minus 1. They'll give Mohsen Jamal 15 reps here on the bench, a 3-time Yates Cup winner.
Next up, number 4, Darius.
As Darius Simons out of McGill, Lachine, Quebec, and John Abbott College, CEGEP. A 3-time RSEQ All-Star. Each of the last 3 seasons, one of the best in Quebec Conference football in Canada.
Extend.
2,
There you go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
14 reps.
Darius Simmons, 14 reps here on the bench. If you're wondering about standards for each of the positional groups, at the receiver group,
Number 5.
being anywhere up and around 15 reps on the bench, which many of these guys have been already, would put them at about the 75th percentile. That's well above average. Right in the middle of the pack is 11 reps based on receiver testing over the last 2 decades. And Lamar Durant with Simon Fraser, 26 reps back in 2015 at the National Combine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
13 reps.
Strong receiver group continues as Kane Stevenson, 13 reps, advancing from the Invitational Combine a few weeks ago in Waterloo. And out comes Deshaun Mims from the Regina Rams, son of former CFL player Robert Mims, put up 14 reps at the East West Bowl last year.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
14 reps.
And 14 reps there for Mims, again matching his number at last year's East West Bowl Combine. As looks like Ezekiel Tiade will not be doing the bench press, and so next up is Yukon receiver Kevin Clercius, who has the strongest hands based on the grip test from yesterday in all of this combine, but also 33-inch long arms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
15 reps.
15 reps once again. His numbers in the low to mid-teens continue for almost everybody in this receiver group at the 2024 CFL Combine here in Winnipeg. As Clercius goes 15 strong, tied for the lead in this receiver group with Mohsen Jamal out of Western. And now we get a look at Bemidji State's Del Duncan Busby.
One, two, 14.
As Duncan Busby watches on, 13 reps after measuring in at 6'1½", 207 pounds. But very consistent trend throughout this receiver group. Again, long arms. As Duncan Busby, 32-inch arms. And now Frederick Antoine out of Laval. One of two Laval receivers, Kevin Mattal, to follow him. Gets underneath the bench here in Winnipeg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
22.
Frederick Antoine from the Rouge et Or. 21, called his shot on 22 there, goes with 21. That's only 5 reps back of the all-time combine record for a receiver mentioned earlier at a Simon Fraser, Lamar Durant, back in 2015, who had 26. And his running mate, literally at Laval, Kevin Mattal, now gets underneath the bench. Weighed in at 229 pounds. A little over 6 feet tall. The 2022 RSEQ Player of the Year and U Sports first team All-Canadian while winning that at Crichton.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
20 reps.
And 20 reps from Mattal, as well as the well above average bench numbers continue to roll in here in Winnipeg. And now Joe jumps underneath the bench from Brooks, Alberta originally. Be much discussed throughout this combine. Clemson to South Florida, Garden City Community College as well. 6'2", 211 pounds. And some of the longest arms we've ever seen out of a receiver at a CFL Combine, 34 inches long.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
12 reps.
12 reps again.
16, Jaquan Bloomfield.
And that low teens number, still above the 50th percentile when it comes to receivers. Jaquan Bloomfield, the final receiver to go. Just over 6 feet tall, 188 pounds. Previously played at the University of Louisiana Monroe from 2018 to 21. Now at Prairie View A&M out of Ottawa, Ontario.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
And 9 reps for Jaquan Bloomfield there to wrap up the receiver group, as now the defensive backs will hop up. And Jackson Sombach will be the first to get onto the bench. 13 reps a year ago at the East-West Bowl, 2022 Canada West All-Star, and made his way via the Invitational Combine here to Winnipeg.
3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Keep your hips down.
5,
Keep your hips down.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Hips down, Jackson.
12, 13, 14,
Keep them down. 14 minus 1, 13 reps.
13 reps there for Jackson Sombach from Regina.
Next up, number 51, Kevin Victor.
As Kevin Victome from the Ottawa GGs steps up. Didn't participate in the bench at the East-West Bowl last year, but all the way back in 2019, an OUA All-Rookie, OUA First-Team All-Star in 2022, Second-Team All-Star for the GGs in 23.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6,
6 reps.
6 reps
Next up, number
for Kevin
50,
Victome
Darrell
from
Thomas.
Clarkson Secondary School, Ottawa native. As out comes number 52 at a UBC, Jarrell Cummings. The lone UBC defensive back here. A couple of linebackers in the mix as well from Pat Tracy's defense. Formerly played at Simon Fraser University from 2019 to 2022.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
17 reps.
17 reps there for Jarrell Cummings.
Next up, number 53, Louise LeBeau.
As Luis Laveau steps up from Montreal, John Abbott College in Cégep, an OUA first-team All-Star last fall in the nation's capital.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
As Laveau goes double digits as well. Measured in just over 5'10", 190 pounds.
Next up, number 54, Christophe Beaulieu.
Christophe Beaulieu trying to match some of the Laval receivers here as a fellow Rougeor and brother of current CFLer Jordan Beaulieu. gets ready to go onto the bench in Winnipeg.
One,
Extend.
Two.
Extend.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Get your butt down. Hips
11,
down. Hips down. Hips down. Hips down.
12, 13,
13 minus 1, 12 reps.
12 reps. Just a shade under 6'2", 198 pounds measuring in yesterday. As Daniel Bell from St. John, New Brunswick, Mount Allison. 4-time AUS All-Star and 2-time AUS Defensive Player of the Year, including this past season.
one,
Extend.
Two.
Extend. Extend.
Three.
Extend. Extend.
4,
Extend.
5,
Hips down.
6, 7,
Gotta keep your hips down.
8, 9, 10,
And a shake of the head
6 reps.
from Daniel Bell there has 4 reps taken away. Drops him down to 6. 218-pound defensive back. As now Tyshawn Blackburn comes up from Calgary, Alberta, playing for the Golden Bears, St. Francis High School previously. Did not do the bench at last year's East-West Bowl, but did lay down a 4.7 40-yard dash. We'll see all of these athletes running here tonight on CFL Plus.
3, 2, 1.
Hips
1,
down. Hips down.
2,
2 reps.
2 reps for Tyshawn Blackburn from Alberta. And his teammate
Next up,
on that defense as well,
Justini.
Jonathan Justini, gets ready to go as a 2021 Canada West All-Star as a kicker and a U Sports second team All-Star this past season. Previous member of Team Alberta as well in their development system.
1, 2,
Extend.
3,
Extend.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Extend.
9, 10,
Bounce it.
11,
Bounce it.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17.
17 minus 1, 16 reps.
16 reps.
Next up, number 58.
As Jarrell Cummings continues to lead with 17 for the defensive backs. He out of UBC. And we get a look at Colgate's Arthur Hamlin.
3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
8 reps.
So 8 reps for Arthur Hamlin.
Next up,
Previous Team Ontario and Team Canada member, as Benjamin Labrosse at a Greenfield Park, Quebec. Spent some time with the Syracuse Orange as well in 2020 and 21. And a Vanier College CEGEP alum. Did not play in 2023, but a 2022 U Sports first team All-Canadian.
1, 2, 3,
Extend.
4,
Extend, Ben.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Keep your hips down. Keep your hips down.
13,
13
minus 1, 12 reps.
will finish with 12 reps. As Dawson Pierre
Next up, number 60, Dawson Pierre.
out of Concordia steps forward. Another Vanier College alum out of Longueuil, Quebec.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Very good number there for Dawson Pierre.
16 reps.
Puts up 16, which ties him with Jonathan Giustini from Alberta. And Jarrell Cummings continues to be the strongest defensive back on the board. Overall leader to this point, Frederick Antoine, receiver out of Laval, with 21 reps on the bench. Montreal's Kalen St. Cyr ready to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15,
15 reps.
And 15 reps for the Vanier Cup champion in 2023 from the Montreal Carabins, Kalen St. Cyr. As we get a look at Joe Cassidy, first global up here, out of Bristol, UK, and the Dresden Monarchs.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
8 reps.
8 reps there. Dresden in the GFL.
Next up, number 66.
See plenty
Johnny
of globals coming up in the linebacker and defensive line groups in just a little bit. 2 more defensive backs to go. Here is Yanni Goodfell from the Bishop's Gators. Last U Sports defensive back to get under the bench.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 reps.
13 there for Goodfell.
Next up,
From
68
Bishops,
Austin
made his way here
Marchand.
from the Invitational Combine in Waterloo. And now Darson Marchand from Northwestern Oklahoma State, formerly Simon Fraser as well, a Surrey, BC native. Also made his way through from the Invitational Combine, just like Goodfell, who went right before him.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
14 reps.
And 14 reps, and that will do it for the defensive backs here on the bench press. Pretty impressive showing altogether of the 27 receivers and defensive backs that got underneath the bench press here in Winnipeg in 2024. 20 of them went in double digits, which is well above the average that we typically see.
17 Linebacker will not be participating. Next up, number 18, Jack.
As we're into the quarterbacks here, 4 of them, but it sounds like number 17 out of Ottawa, Ben Miracle, will not be doing the bench press.
3, 2, 1.
So Jack Zergiotis
1,
from Merrimack by way of Yukon and John Abbott College.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
8 reps.
8 reps there for Zergiotis.
Number 19, Jackson Tuchinski will not be participating. Number 23, Casey Bauman will not be participating.
And that'll do it for the quarterbacks. The only one to go, Zergiotis, as
And number 7,
Casey Bauman decides he doesn't want to go, and the underclassman
next up, number
Combine
10,
arm
Matthew Peterson.
Manitoba's Jackson Tuchinski also decides not to go. He's involved in next year's CFL draft. Expect to see him. So we move on now to the running backs.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
14 reps.
14 reps there for Matthew Peterson out of Brooks,
Next up,
Alberta.
number 12, Michael Chris Ike.
And now Michael Chris Ike, a Hamilton native from St. Thomas More Catholic Secondary School. Measured in at 6'1", 225 pounds for Chris Ike.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
15 for Michael Chris Ike out of Delaware State.
Next up, number 20, Anthony Souls.
And now Anthony Souls, one of 2 Queens Gales running backs here in attendance, makes his way onto the stage. A little over 6 feet tall, and son of former CFL player Michael Souls.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
13 reps. Next up, number 21, Paul Antoine Willette.
And get into a couple of fullbacks here is Paul Antoine Ouellette, another UTEC Bowl and Vanier Cup winner in 2023. Makes his way onto the stage.
One, two,
Extend, extend,
Three.
extend,
4, 5, 6,
extend.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
15 minus 1, 14 reps.
14 reps total there for Pierre-Antoine Ouellette
Next
from
up,
the
number
Montreal
22,
Carabin.
Bradley Galactic.
As Bradley Hladek out of UBC, Vernon, BC native, had 22 reps last year at the East-West Bowl. And of course the brother of BC Lions linebacker Ben Hladek. As a 2023 Hardy Cup and Mitchell Bowl winner takes the stage at the CFL Combine.
One,
Extend,
2,
extend.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
22 reps.
And matches that number from last year with 22 reps. And that will do it for the backs, quarterbacks, running backs, fullbacks.
First up,
And they ended with a bang as Hladek takes the overall lead with 22 reps on the bench at the fullback spot. Puts him in about the 78th percentile, so a really strong number from Hladek there. As on to the linebackers we go, and Terrence Gagne from Maine will be the first up.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Keep your butt down, keep your butt down.
7, 8,
There you go.
9, 10, 11,
11 minus 1, 10 reps.
10 reps there for the former Yukon Husky.
Next up, number 64, Lorenz Bowers Kane.
There's Lorenz Bowers Kane, another Western Mustang. Out of Champlain College of Lennoxville. And Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Team Nova Scotia, Team Canada. And a 3-time Yates Cup winner with the Mustangs, each of the last 3 seasons.
Okay. Stop. 3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2,
Extend.
3,
Help us.
4,
Extend.
5, 6, 7,
Don't bounce it.
8, 9, 10,
Don't bounce
11.
it. Don't bounce it.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
17 reps.
17 reps for Lorenz Bowers-Kane.
Next up,
5'10", 200 pounds.
Royer.
Solid number for him is now Gabriel Royer from the Bishop's Gators. Hops up onto the stage. 2-time AUS All-Star and the 2022 AUS Defensive Player of the Year.
Extend.
2,
Extend. Extend.
3,
Extend.
4, 5, 6,
Not extend.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Your butt down.
Gabriel Royer
Minus 2, 11 reps.
ends with 11 total. As Max Nixon
Next up, number 67, Max Nixon.
makes his way out from the Western Mustangs. Dorchester, Ontario. Regina Mundi College. Just a shade under 6 feet tall, 229 pounds for Nixon here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
13 reps.
13 for Max Nixon.
Next up,
At the
number
linebacker
69,
position,
Joel Blanco.
50th percentile right in the middle is 16 reps. So a lot of these guys aiming for that or better. As Cincinnati alumni Joel DeBlanco squares up the bench.
Three, 2,
1, 2,
Keep your butt
3,
down. Butt down.
4,
Butt down.
5,
Extend.
6,
Extend. Extend.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Gotta keep your butt down.
13, 14, 15,
Gotta keep your butt down.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
21 minus 5, 16 reps.
16 total there for DeBlanco is bouncing around at the start. They took 5 of his 21 away. And Zachary Fillion from Concordia next up here in Winnipeg.
1, 2,
Extend, extend,
3,
extend, extend.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
16 reps.
16 reps for Filion will match that of DeBlanco right before him.
Next up, number 71, Olivier Mwembi.
As the lead in the linebacker group right now, still held by Lorenz Bowers-Kane from the Western Mustangs. And now we see Olivier Mwembi from the Queens Gales coming out.
I'm gonna get my head through.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
18 reps.
There's 18 reps from Mwembi at a Saltfleet District High School in Stony Creek,
Next up, number 72, Mitchell Townsend.
previously Delaware State. And the Queens Gales posting some good numbers here in Winnipeg at the CFL Combine, brought to you by New Era. As now it's UBC's Mitchell Townsend.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 reps.
12 reps for Townsend, one of the taller linebackers here at the 2024 Combine. As we get a look at another global making his way up onto the stage out of northern Arizona, it's Heston Lamenta. Missed 2021 due to injury. Out of American Samoa, previously played at Garden City Community College in the Jayhawk Conference.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Balance it, don't balance it.
8, 9, 10, 11,
11 reps.
Heston Lamenta with 11 reps.
Next up, number 75, Lucky Abel.
As now out of Vienna, Austria, in the Tyrol Raiders of the EFL, it's Lucky Ogbagon. Long linebacker.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
there. Ogbavon.
Next up, number 76.
Fabian Whites.
Fabian Whites.
The Cologne Centurions. Was with the Buffalo Bulls program in the NCAA 2018 to 2022.
1, 2,
Extend,
3,
extend, extend.
4,
Help
5,
keep your butt down.
6,
Keep your butt down.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Keep your butt down.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
21 minus 4, 17 reps.
So 17 total there for Fabian
Next
Whites.
up, number 77, Etava Maga Clements.
Etava Maga Clements from Nebraska. Rounds out the linebackers here in attendance. Another American Samoan.
Three, two, one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Gotta keep your hips down.
5.
14 minus 1, 13 reps.
13 reps for the
Next up,
Cornhusker
78, Ryan
alum.
Baker.
As the global linebackers are all done, Ryan Baker from UBC hops up trying to match his Thunderbird teammate Mitchell Townsend, who had 12 reps just a few minutes ago.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
11 reps.
So 11 reps for Baker, one shy of his teammate
Next up,
Townsend.
35, DK
Now
Bonham.
DK Bonham out of South Alabama. Ottawa originally, played for Team Canada in 2017. Did not play this past fall due to injury, but here in Winnipeg.
One, 2, 3, 4,
Bounce
5,
it, don't bounce it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
16 reps.
16 reps for DK Bonham, great number for him,
The end of the linebackers, we will now move on to the offensive line.
as that will be it for the linebackers. All that's left now, the offensive line and then the defensive line, as Bradley Hladek, fullback at UBC, continues to lead at 22 reps here at the 2024 CFL Combine presented by New Era. His top number in the linebacker group was
1,
Fabian
2,
Whites.
3,
And now the
4,
offensive lineman
5, 6, 7, 8,
Stand.
9,
Stand over.
10,
Stand over.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
We got another.
28, 29,
Stay with me now.
29 reps.
29 reps. Kicking things off, Owen Mueller out of London, Ontario, and the Windsor Lancers. Big number for him to kick things off here. As the 50th percentile for offensive linemen when it comes to the bench would be 20 reps. So Owen Mueller clears that, and now Ethan Kalra from the Waterloo Warriors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
24 reps.
24 for Ethan Kalra. His second time at a CFL Combine in the month of March. Advanced from the Invitational in Waterloo on his home turf. And now we see Ryan Berta of the Queen's Gales. OUA first team All-Star and second team All-Canadian this past season.
One,
Stand.
2,
Stand.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
30 reps.
And 30 reps for Ryan Berta sets the new standard, beating out Owen Mueller by 1. So the offensive line raising the standard here in Winnipeg. Berta had 30 reps actually 2 years ago at the 2022 East-West Bowl Combine. So matches that here in Winnipeg. And Laval's Nathaniel Dumoulin-Duguay up next.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
25 reps.
So 25 reps here for Doulin Duguay out of Laval. As each and every offensive lineman so far in this group has eclipsed that 20 rep marker. Now Cooper Hamilton from Innisfil, Ontario. Tallest offensive lineman here in attendance. Just a little over 6'6" tall.
Extend, Cooper.
3,
Extend, Cooper.
4,
Extend.
5, 6,
Gotta extend.
7, 8, 9,
Gotta extend.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
23 minus 3, 20 reps.
So 20 reps total for Cooper Hamilton,
Number 40,
the Wilfrid Laurier Golden Hawks. Concordia's Alexander Hall from Ottawa, Ontario, and Glebe CI.
One,
Extend.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Extend.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
No.
17 minus 1, 16 reps.
16 reps there for Alexander Hall. Lowest so far of the offensive linemen in this group. The leader continues to be Ryan Berta from the Queen's Gales, 30 reps. And Saskatchewan's John Curtis will not be benching, and so this is Carleton's Patrick Lavoie from Gatineau, Quebec.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Keep your butt down.
6,
Keep your butt down.
7, 8,
Keep it down.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Keep it down.
14, 15,
15 reps.
15 reps there for Patrick Lavoie.
Next up, number 44, Christy Cannon.
Jackson Morgan from Windsor will not be benching. So Christian Canu from Washington State. Interesting body type we'll discuss throughout the weekend, including Sunday when we bring you a live practice here from the CFL Combine.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
18 reps.
That's 18 reps for Christian Canu. Montreal native, Played formerly at Southern Utah, transferring over to Washington State.
45, Daniel Shin.
And now Daniel Shin from Edmonton, Alberta, Strathcona High School. 19 reps last year at the East-West Bowl Combine.
One,
Extend,
2,
extend.
3,
One.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Extend your
9,
elbows, extend your
10,
elbows.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Now extend your elbows.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
25 minus 3, 22 reps.
22 reps total there for Daniel Shin. Just a little over 6'2", 286 pounds.
Next up, number 46.
And now we
George
get
Una.
into the heavyweight division of the heavyweights. George Una from Windsor, 22 reps last year at the East-West Bowl, but 34.5-inch long arms for Una.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
24 reps.
It's 24 reps for George Una from Toronto. John Vanier, 2023 OUA First Team All-Star. Is John Bose, 6'4.5", 335 pounds. Some of the longest arms we've ever seen at a CFL Combine, regardless of position. 36.5-inch long arms.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Keep your butt down.
22,
Butt down, butt down.
23, 24, 25,
Yup, 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 yup.
Butt down. No.
no,
25 reps.
So 25 reps
Next up, number 48, Jasper
for Bose.
Reese.
Big number for a big man. And only to be matched at this combine by this man, the only global offensive lineman here in attendance at a McNeese State, Jasper Fries from Starnberg, Germany.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
20 minus 1, 19.
19 reps there for Jasper Fries as that will finish off the offensive line group.
Next up,
As the best in that group, Ryan Berta from the Queens Gales, 30 reps, led the way.
This is the start of the defensive line group.
And it is the final group of the day. Defensive linemen. As Jason Janvier Messier
3, 2,
from the York Lions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
17 reps.
17 there
Number
for
80,
Jason Janvier Messier.
will not be participating. Next up, number 81, Van Wisher.
As Ifena Onyeka from Carleton won't be participating in the bench, and so Van Wishart from Queens jumps up. His teammate, again, Ryan Berta, leading the way with 30 reps here in Winnipeg.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20 reps.
It's 20 reps there for Van Wishart from the Queens Gales.
Number 82, Scott Murray, will not be participating.
Scott
Next
Murray
up,
from the Guelph
number 83,
Griffins.
George Adoko.
Won't be lifting here today at the CFL Combine presented by New Era, and so it is Saskatchewan Huskies' George Idoko.
baby.
Two-time Hardy Cup and UTEC Bowl winner under the bench.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
15 reps.
15 for Idoko.
Next up, number 84, Lucky Oyobi.
Lucky Oyovi out of Charleston. Global defensive lineman. Next up, previously played at Troy and Alabama State at a Pike Road, Alabama. Charleston Division II Mountain East Conference. And Iovi next up.
One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Come on, son. Come on. Take it by your son.
16 reps.
16 for Iovi.
Number 86, Justin Sambu.
6'2", 246 pounds. Now Justin Sambu, Calgary, Alberta. Played the majority of his college ball at Maine. And most recently with Baylor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Keep your butt down.
9, 10, 11,
11 reps.
And 11 reps for the big man out of
Next
Baylor.
up, number 87, Owen Huber.
33.5-inch long arms that we'll see on display here on CFL Plus coming up on Sunday for the live practice that we're carrying for you. Looking forward to that, as well as bringing you the 40-yard dash here tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, is when we will get underway with the 40.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
As Owen Hubert out of McMaster goes for 10 reps. And now a pair of Golden Hawks. Wilfrid Laurier ready to step up.
Next up, number 88, Brandon Omanua.
Brandon Amanua will be first. 21 reps at the 2022 East-West Bowl. Measuring in at just over 6'1", 275 pounds yesterday.
2, 3, 4,
And in control under the bench.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Don't bounce it.
25,
25 reps.
25 reps. Amanua out of Laurier with the new lead in this defensive line group.
Luke Brubacher will not be participating.
Luke Brubacher will not be going under the bench from Wilfrid Laurier. So Tyson Hergott will step up. Missed 2021 due to injury, but has made up for lost time. Exceptional player for the Warriors. And a first-team All-Canadian this past season.
3, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Don't bounce.
8, 9, 10,
Hips down, hips down.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
19 reps.
So 19 reps here for Tyson Hergott. Out of Waterloo and St. David Catholic Secondary School. Now Daniel Okpoko, San Diego State by way of Saskatoon and St. Joseph High School, part of Team Saskatchewan in 2016 and 2017. 6'4", 274 pounds, and 35-inch long arms.
1,
Hips down, hips
Two.
down, hips down.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Keep your hips down, Daniel.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Gotta keep them down.
12, 13, 14, 15,
15 minus 4
11 reps for Daniel
Next
Okpoko.
up, number 93, Samuel Obiang.
Samuel Obiang out of Towson, originally from Ottawa. Woodbridge Academy and Canada Prep. 5'10", 301 pounds at measurements yesterday here in Winnipeg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Don't bounce it.
18, 19, 20.
Reps.
20 reps there for Samuel Obiang.
Next up, number 94, Coyote Oladele.
As Coyote Oladele, originally from Nigeria, now at Abilene Christian, former Memphis Tiger and Yukon Husky.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, shit. I can't move this.
Trainer?
It looks like
Trainer?
Oladele might have hurt himself mid-bench.
Hold it. Yeah. Put pressure on it. Wait for the trainer.
As they're going to have a trainer come out and get a look at Coyote Oladele.
Do not move, all right?
Get the ATs to stay this out.
Current leader right now is Ryan Berta with 30 reps, but everybody in the room hoping that Oladele will be able to continue here at the CFL Combine.
Did it feel like a pot?
And as they attend to Coyote Oladele with the training staff, we welcome you back here inside the Fort Garry Hotel, as I'm very pleased right now to be joined by Ryan Berta, sitting at 30 reps right now. Congratulations, man. That's a fantastic effort.
Yeah, thank you very much. Obviously, it's unfortunate what happened here.
Yeah.
I hate to see it, but
The work that you've been putting in at the Arc, I would imagine, back there at home, how has it been getting ready for this event?
it's awesome. The HPC staff there is just really helpful in getting your combine ready. We had multiple coaches working with the guys there, and I think there's a lot of Queens players that are going to show some good numbers.
I do wonder because, you know, the East-West Bowl is some of the numbers that we go off of coming into this, and you had 30 reps last year at that event. You come and you lay down 30 here as well. Is there any part of you that's like, I just want to squeeze it that showed that one more, because you're doing these interviews as well?
No, for
and
sure.
Obviously you want to show some sort of improvement, even though it is an incredible number.
Yeah, no, I had the goal when I got that 30. I was going to try to do as much as I can, and in training, I'll be honest, I got pretty close to 40 there.
Wow.
And then just coming along, everything builds up, and It's, almost you have too much adrenaline going up on the stage there, and I really was hoping for a couple more, but I'm glad with the number I got.
Talk to me about the warm-up room in the back there. A lot of people, all they get to see here on our CFL Plus live stream is everybody up on stage, but what's the mood back there? What was it like earlier?
A lot of guys locked in.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sheep herding, I'd say. When you're in the herd, it's a little difficult to move around and get warm, and you got to take that upon yourself to be ready and just go when you get called kind of thing. And I know that it definitely sneaks up on a lot of players because they'll say you got 5 minutes or whatever, and then they'll turn around and say it's your time to go.
Were you headphones in back there? Are you a music guy? Or?
No, I was just I like to take everything in.
Yep.
I like to absorb the people around me, kind of get locked in that way, and really coming into it, I didn't even really get a warm-up back there. So
it's a bit of a crazy.
I was pretty impressed with what I did.
Crazy setup, but congratulations again, 30 reps, and we're looking forward to seeing you compete through the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're the man.
Thank you. As that is Ryan Berta leading the way right now on the bench. Is Coyote Oladelli has been helped by the training staff and made his way to go receive some treatment. As our thanks to Ryan Berta for dropping in. As there is, by my count, 4 or 5 defensive line remaining here until we wind things down and start to get set for the 40-yard dash coming up later on this evening. Jim Barker will be on with me to bounce around and share some memories of Combine's past as well as what he would be looking for at the 40-yard dash, as we'll head over to an indoor facility. Great turf, and hopefully some fast times coming up from the CFL Combine presented by New Era here in Winnipeg. As Jason Chikari makes his way out from the rain fire of the EFL, former New Mexico Military Institute attendee back in 2018, and a EFL All-Star and champion this past year for number 95. That's 20 reps for Jason Chikari. He's talking himself through that one, hit about 14. Trying to fire himself up and post a big number, so 20 will do for the rain fire defensive lineman. And now we get Eastern Michigan's Adrian Gonzalez, another global defensive lineman. 6 of them in the global category in all here in Winnipeg in 2024. And 21 for Adrian Gonzalez there, out of Eastern Michigan. Now Hugo Klages from the UMass Minutemen German national team in 2017. just a little under 6'2", 284 pounds at measurements yesterday.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
24 minus 2.
So 22 reps for Hugo Klagas.
Next up, number 99, Ben Key.
Ben Key from UNLV most recently. Former rugby player.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
22 reps. That concludes bench press.
And it's 22 reps for Ben Key, as that will do it for the bench press element. But we're just getting things started here at the CFL Combine presented by New Era. Coming up later on this evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to have for you the 40-yard dash. Again, Jim Barker will be with me. Dwayne Ford's lingering somewhere around here. Might have him come say hello as well. But everybody is in attendance, and we're looking forward to bringing that to you on CFL Plus, of course, for all access and all updates on everything happening from here in Winnipeg. Just remember to go to CFL.ca. We'll talk to you a little bit later on here from the CFL Combine this evening.